Why people love to gather and just talk to each other? Pretty as hell. My granny must have been cleaning up because this doesn't go there. And I'm like, okay, what's happening? Let's get loose. A fantasy, hate to see them coming. Hello, welcome to my channel, Loc'D Bookstore. Hope you're able to see me. And you saw me in the same thing in the previous vlog. We're not gonna talk about it. There are some things I want to get done here. I did forget when I was uploading and editing that I forgot to put in like a mini haul of like some recent things that I got and why I got them. So I'll be inserting them now. All right, y'all. My camera is in my car and it's just not gonna get taken out right now. So I am currently did an Aldi's run. I'm hoping that this food lasts me all day. I'm gonna do a little seafood boil. There's a place that I like to order a seafood boil from, but it is way too expensive right now on my budget, and it's just something that I do every once in a while, not often. So let me clean this off. I think it's so funny that they have corn in this because if you know me, you know I don't really like corn. So then I have a mussel and garlic sauce. I'm gonna add it, and I'm also gonna add these shrimps. Seafood, you really gotta be careful. Like, I probably don't wash my hands about 15 times. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean these. Where's my thing? Clean stuff in this. I got this from IKEA. You guys, probably, what year is this? 2024? Probably 10 years ago. And it's like, is it convenient? No, because it's all long and shit, and you gotta find a certain place for it. However, I find it to be very useful when I'm cleaning seafood, vegetables, meats. I don't use it for pasta. I have one that collapsed and I use that one for pasta. But this one, I'm gonna use every time for seafood or something like that. Okay, so now that that is done, I have it boiling here. Once everything starts to like boiling, then I'll add this pack and maybe a little bit more butter. I don't know. I don't always need butter to dip in my seafood bowls. I think that's because I didn't grow up with having butter on the side. So that was not a thing that really happened in New Orleans. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Really terrible at checking my mail, which I should do because I'd be ordering stuff that I'd be thinking that I need at the time, and that's why I never pay for early shipping because it don't even make sense. These are some batteries I ordered. I ordered these batteries because my car wouldn't start. And I needed these batteries, and I was unsure if the one at the Walmart wouldn't be good. So I'm gonna just hold on to these because I read that Nissan has a problem with starting because of your battery. I also tried this company. It is the softest on the planet. This is toilet paper. This is toilet paper that is better for your body. It actually was cheaper than the toilet paper that I would buy at the store, which I thought was very interesting, but it is more eco-friendly, and it is doesn't have like those chemicals, those toxic chemicals that be in the toilet paper that you buy from the store. So I'm excited to try these. I wish I could have tried it with my grandma because she kept talking about, do you have toilet paper? Do you have toilet paper? Did you buy it? And I was like, I did, Granny. It's being ordered, but I never showed her because I forgot about it. Not forgot about it. I just was too lazy. So I also got some Kleenex, a couple boxes of these because I have allergies. and I've been looking for a more eco-friendly thing, and also I didn't want to buy from the brand Kleenex anymore. So that's what I have here. I think this was like less than 30 bucks, like including shipping. And I have it, like, they will send me a box every 6 or 8 weeks, something like that. Especially they go on like how much, like if you're a single person or not. So I got 3 more boxes, which I think will be definitely enough for me. Yes, I'm putting stuff up as I'm talking about it, because that's the only way to make things work. Okay, so we open that up. So let's see. Also, I'm like, can I reuse any of this? So this is the toilet paper. This is what it looks like. It is soft. It's giving like not a lot of ply, but you gotta do what you gotta do to be eco-friendly, babes. So it says the softest on the planet. This is from plant paper. So I'm gonna put this in my bathroom. Okay, so we're in my bathroom. Let me just sit this somewhere else for a second. My granny must have been cleaning up because this doesn't go there. Okay, but that's all right. She cleaned up. That's the only thing that matters. So this is where I put like my toilet paper and like wipes. I want to get a bidet one day. I had one, but it didn't work for my toilet. So I'm just gonna stack some on top like that. It's giving ghetto, but you know, that's kind of where we're at. And then I'll put one where the wipes are at. Maybe there's like a better way for me to put these in here. Oh, it is. So if you like put them in this way, is what I'm saying. Okay. So then that is 2, 4, 5. And then there's 3 more in here, and I have another set of these. You can see this, but this is where I will be putting the wipes. This is where I'll be putting my paper towel, and I got my other ones there. So that's it. I don't know what happened. I don't even know if you saw it, but I put all the stuff away. And then now what I'm gonna do is, check and see what else I got. Another thing, I was trying to figure out like brands that I would want, because I've been trying out. We're coming up almost on a year of me not buying jug detergent and just eco-friendly detergent, and I've been cool with it. I'll show you the brands I use. So I like this one, but I feel like it doesn't get, I have to do a lot of pre-treatment, it feels, for this one, which is fine. Shout it out. However, I need to figure out how to make something that would get rid of stains in a bottle that's not shout, so I can get rid of it. So over time, I just want to like get rid of stuff. So trying to be more conscious of the planet while also like saving money. So this one, I can't remember the price on this. I bought this a very long time ago. Probably close to a year ago is when I bought this. So, and I just been using it. And then I tried this. I wanted to try this brand, Earth Breeze. It is laundry detergent sheets, and you like rip them off and they quickly dissolve. So I do want to see how this goes. This is for 60 loads. And this one was for 52 loads. And the thing about this one, which really helped over time, is that when you have bigger loads, you're supposed to put like 2 pods in there, and I was putting 1 in there. So that could have been, you know, user error on me, but like that's where we're at. So the Earth Breeze, I'm going to try that, but I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 8, 9. I have 9 more pods in here, so I knew I would run out quickly, so I went ahead and got this too. And then I have no idea what's in this container. I hope it's something that I need. Oh, yay! So, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not always eco-friendly. I want to be, but I'm not always. And this has a hold on me. I ran out and I had to buy more. Maybe I should just look and see what the hell's in dehydrated vegetables, garlic and onion, salt, monosodium, spice and herbs. Well, it ain't telling me everything that's in it. But I love this season. It's Monet from Life is Monet. It's her fault. It's really, truthfully her fault. But I love, love, love this seasoning. And you can't take it from me until I figure out a way to make it myself. Then it's over. So I'm going to put that back and we'll act like nothing happened there. Okay. So then a while ago, this is not like something that you would know if I didn't tell you. But I typically opt out of wearing bras unless I'm working out. And I wanted to try this brand called Cakes. And I wanted to try this color. Thought that it would, well, it fits my skin for the most part. I think I'm a little lighter. I don't know. But I wanted to try it. So that's why I got it. Because there's a lot of time I be wearing, you know, dresses and then my nipples be out here. Okay, let me just show you. That is what we're working with there. And I just need to put the seasoning, the pack seasoning in there. People are probably like, Brie, you're from Louisiana. You could have done better. I could. But when I don't have capacity, I'm not trying to force nothing. I'm sorry. Get somebody else to do it. Quite literally. Quite literally. And the last couple packages, I don't really understand. It is 2 from Bonfire. And I'm wondering if they accidentally sent me one or I accidentally bought the same tote twice. Because if so, I don't need that. Oh, this is pretty as hell. Look at that. Sorry. Look at that. That is so pretty. I don't know. Like, maybe I need to get in, like, better light. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, my God. That is pretty. Sitting you here inside of the what? Cupboard. That's my business. So this is cute. I will be taking this with me on my trip. Oh. Ruby Screw. I know that's right. Get it, girl. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, girl. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, girl. Love that for me. Like, that's beautiful, right? Yeah. So this is what it turned out to be. Not anything very exciting. I am going to put a little complete seasoning on it. And then that's going to be it for me. I hate to be that girl, but I am so tired. And I've been working since 8 a.m., which is fine, but I have a long day still ahead of me. And it is 1:48. Definitely trying to, like, do multiple things at once, which can be good and not good at the same time. Okay, so now that that is done, I do want to continue and tell you that I want to, you know, just kind of give you the beginnings of my travel in this vlog. Hopefully, or it might just be packing and that might be a separate vlog. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just keep it all as one just for, like, continuity's sake. I am currently making some Kenyan tea right now. It is my favorite, and Somali tea is my second. But when I am not feeling the greatest, my favorite tea is, in fact, just a ginger, lemon, honey, mint mix that I used to get and order in Ukraine. So that's what we have there. So I currently brewed some black Kenyan tea here, and I am mixing it in this thing. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but I'm trying to kind of get it frothed up here. This is the milk I chose to use, which is a heavy whipping cream alternative. I'll put that back here in the fridge. So I will go ahead and take this tea here and then pour it in there. Hopefully it's not as hot. It kind of look a little smoky. I was trying to not make it hot. Really trying my best not to make it hot. It does feel still a bit warm. But then we're not done yet. I want to add some honey. So pro tip, if you have allergies, get honey where you live. You're welcome. So we got the honey, we have the cup. Ooh, not just trying to fight back. Don't be rude. Okay, shout out to Past Bree. I did do put all my stuff in the dishwasher. So I'm just gonna take some honey and just dollop it in there. I'm a 2-spoon honey girl. If that is too much honey for you, this is not your cup, and you can go ahead and live your life. You know what I mean? The thing about the internet, not me going on a little rant, but the thing about the internet that I find hardest as a content creator is everyone has an opinion about your business. I'm not like as large as other content creators, so I probably don't have people giving me as many comments as I've seen like other people like Kayla, even Ashley. Because people always got something to say. They always got something to say. I'm going to try this for a little bit and see if I like it. That is a pretty good chai. I wanted it to be cold, which is why I set it here for a long time. But I'm trying to see if I want to do it cold now. Or if I should like put half in like a mason jar or something. Because the thing I hate the most about like drinking chai is it takes me a little bit of a while, and once it gets watery, I'm just completely over it. So I'm gonna put some in this like workout shake cup, and I'm gonna put it in the fridge for when I will need it. And then I have some ice, which I will try to make some more ice later on today. That's what we have there. And just like that. I mean, does it just, okay, I'm like, does it click? So let's see what I like. Yeah, that ice really set it off. And then I have this other tea that's like crack cocaine to me. I don't want to be judged, and I'm not taking any questions at this time. So I'm gonna just roll with this and continue doing some things. You can see here the 2 videos that I want to add, or that I already added in this video for the haul. I already uploaded them to my desktop, which is great. And then my second video went ahead and published. So at 5 o'clock, I'm supposed to go to the Sudanese thing I showed you in the video before. So I have about 6 minutes, maybe 15 minutes before my friends come and get me. So I'm going to go ahead and just continue doing some other stuff. down the light a bit better in here, right? Because your girl want to be seen. Okay, so hey y'all. A lot has happened. I got my hair up. I wish I could make it look cuter, but I can't. Last night I went to this like horror thing that, like, while I was there I was like, Bree, you should film this. This is so cool. But I was with my friends, and since I started being a content creator, I've told myself you don't have to film everything. And I think I went to the left because I don't be filming a lot of stuff that I should be or could be. But no, I did not film it. I have on like these aerial type shorts thing, Irie, whatever. It's a jumpsuit. Let me show you. So I have on this jumpsuit. I got them in extra long, but they are big. So I have on, I don't know if you can see that, like these like shorts that you wear underneath it, and it's just oversized. This is how I'm going to the event I'm about to talk to you about. Okay, so I went to the spooky thing. It was really cool. I got a shirt. Let me see if I can find that shirt. I was like, maybe this is the shirt. So this shirt says The Haunted Mansion, which is one of my favorite Disney's movies. I am also boycotting Disney, which is hard, or trying to. I am trying to limit my spending with Disney, with a lot of companies that I feel like got some sketchy beginnings. It's really hard to do it because capitalism is so intertwined in everything that we do. Okay, so sorry to go on that rant, but this guy was selling like vintage like spooky type shirts, and this was from the Haunted Mansion, and then it says have a nice fright, and I thought it was cool. He claimed that it glowed up in the middle of the night, or glow up at night, maybe, or in the dark. Maybe I don't have the darkness, hold the jokes, but maybe I don't have the darkness because there was not a lit or up that happened when I came home last night. Also, you guys, I found this. So this is an instant mini spray art. I have a lot of these that I use when I'm with my friends and want to like create memories. And I found this, and I'm so excited because I'll bring it with me on my trip. I also found one of my USB-C chargers. I just feel like I'm really in my bag. Yeah, so this right here is CBD. Maybe, yeah, I think it's just CBD. Yeah, so this is CBD. My shoulder has been killing me for the last couple days, so I'm just trying to like rub that in before I go out. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I'm going to this bookstore in Minneapolis. It is a Black owned bookstore, and they are doing something about a queer book event today, and I really want to go, so I'm getting ready to go on that. I wish that I can do a little bit more of my hair, but that's not my ministry right now. I'm also getting my hair done today, so you know, that's that. So I'm hoping that things turn out the way that I want them to, and I'm gonna take you along with me to this bookstore. This is not gonna be like, all right guys, and let me tell you what happened, like I did for the horror thing. The horror thing was really cool, but it was also like extremely white. No, and it was like no, not one item of non-white horror that I saw. Because although the Haunted Mansion is featuring Eddie Murphy, that was the blackest I was able to get there. It was very white. And one thing I've understood being in white culture as long as I have is that white people love to gather and just talk to each other with music very low. It's not as lively as I would want it to be in black culture. And especially when we're in our 30s now, so mugs just want to chill. And I'm like, okay, what's happening? Let's get loose. You know, there was nothing. Like, for example, a friend of mine went to this, like, it was essentially like a block party, or what we used to call a DJ in New Orleans, and it was so many black people, so many people there from New Orleans, and mugs had like their coolers, they were having snacks, the music was right, there was somebody playing spades, there was like a little football game on the side, like it was packed, but people were just enjoying themselves. And I was hoping that I was gonna get that energy, some of it, but I was the only black person I saw. Yep, it was me and me. Now there could have been some people who were just racially ambiguous, right? And they also identify as black present. But as far as you looking at a mug and you can tell right away that they have some African ancestry, it was just me. So yeah. Anyway, I am gonna go and get my friend, and we're gonna go, and I will see y'all later. We're here, y'all. Say hi. Hi. All right, I'm just gonna film you going in. What a time. I'm finally here. What you guys, look how cute this is. I can't take it. Oh my god. You guys, do y'all see this? This is a time to be very jealous of me. I'm giving you permission. I am. Because wow, look at this. My friend Shay just told me about this book and I wanted to get a copy of it. Oh, so excited. Okay, this is a little unorthodox, but I did want to tell you guys about the 4 books. It's just me and my friend here. The festival is at a different location, so I'll show you guys the different location when I'm done. But look at these beautiful books. It makes it look like I'm really out here doing life. I know it's just a little weird to do this in the bookstore, but it had to be done, and I look like I'm doing my thing, and I got to keep these books on my lap because a situation will happen. So I'm gonna get Allie. This is a book by Junji Ito. Everyone knows this is my favorite mangaka. I don't even need to know what it's about. I know it's gonna hit. I started watching Uzumaki episode 1. I don't have like the subscription service, so I'm gonna wait until I do. But I started watching episode 1 and it was so good. So I'm excited for Allie. I just realized I was showing you the book backwards because I'm so used to holding books like this. And everything is reversed in manga, if you didn't know that. And then the next book I have is Squelchy. This is a book I wanted to read as well. And I'm going to buy this one as well. In addition to Are You Afraid of the Dark, The Witch's Wings, and The Terrifying Tales. This looks scary as hell. So I just want to buy this. And also, most of the books that they have here, I really wanted to get the Alexis Henderson book, but I don't see it here, like looking at it. But I was able to get me a book, a black author book in a black owned bookstore. I just feel like you must. And then this is The Cursed House, Some Things Are Left Buried by Del Sandman. And the reason why this book appealed to me that my friend told me about is because it is, they have a New Orleans vibe. So it says, in this Southern Gothic horror debut, a young black woman abandons her life in 1960s Chicago for a position with a mysterious family in New Orleans, only to discover the dark truth. They're under a curse and they think she can break it. So I just think like having all 4 of these books, these are all 4 books that I will actually read. I don't like to buy books if I know I'm not going to read it. And I always will choose to buy manga over fiction because I'd rather listen to fiction. So I'm really excited about this, and I can't wait to talk about maybe these three in another vlog, and then if I decide to read This Cursed House, I'll let you know. Talk to you later. Alright, y'all, we are going to
Eustace Brewery.
You heard her. That's where the actual event is at, so we are late. My hair appointment got canceled, so it looks like I'm doing my hair. Pray for me. Not the African music coming on. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to, not Eustace. You the pill?
Cause you better be that pill.
Going to the brewery.
You better be that pill. I know that's right.
You the pill.
You the pill. So we're gonna go there, and then we'll show you guys some stuff when we get there. All right. Okay, that was fun. I thought it was just for Black queer folks, but it wasn't. And there was only maybe 2 sections where they were like Black bookstores represented, but most of the books were very white or just only about romance. But I find it hard, I find it hard to find queer crime fiction, so that could just be what was happening. But I got some other stuff to do, but I'll see you a little later. All right, y'all, good morning. It's another day. We have 2 days until my flight. I'm working today. It's Monday. I'm trying to see, I need to do Patreon sprints, so let's come over here and get prepared, get ready, maybe have a little bit of chat. Okay, so a series on my channel that I've probably been the most consistent with, meaning I do them every so often. Let's go do my skincare first while we talk, because what is happening here? And I think I have a couple minutes before I need to start. Yep, I do. So let's do that instead, and then figure out sprints and all kind of other things. Okay, so let me take off my rings too. So I'm thinking, I need to schedule my sprints. I like to do Monday sprints with my Patreons. I do them most Mondays. There are some Mondays I don't do them because I schedule them the day of, but there are some Mondays I don't do them because I get really busy with work and forget about it, and then it's noon and I'm like, I was supposed to start at 9 or 8, and it is what it is. But I see my phone camera battery is dying, so give me a second. Okay, so I realized I could put it on this little spinny thing instead of having it in that weird angle. So hopefully this works. So the phone battery is charged. So there's a couple things I want to do on this vlog before I end it, because as you can see, my hair is not done. Like I said before, my loctician canceled on me for valid reasons, but that means I have to do my hair. And what I will do is, I think for my sprints that I'm doing later on, I might start it a bit earlier so it's not late. So at some point of the sprints that I'm doing with my Patreons, I'm gonna take a use my hour break from work. Instead of eating, I'll just snack and eat while I'm working, which I can do with paperwork. But what I'm gonna do, instead of just, usually what I'll do on my lunch is eat and watch Charmed. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna wash my hair to get my hair ready to be retwisted later on in the day. I also need to clean all of my makeup brushes. I found this thing at a thrift store in Albuquerque. Love. So I am going to just kind of figure out where I can put. I wish I had another thing for some other brushes because I'd be having more than one brush, but yeah, so you just flip it like this, and then but I need to clean all the brushes is what I'm saying. I wish I had that electronic thing where you can clean it, or just some other way to clean it than the way that I clean it, because Jesus, it'd be so much work. But that's not what we're here for. So let's I don't know what I should do first because I have so much stuff in my brain. I want to, let me just start doing something. I do a double cleanser, and I'm on this rolling thing, so I can't roll it, or this is how it is. So it's I can't roll it. So what I like to do is first, I don't know if this is what you're supposed to do, but I like to apply things on a wet face. It's just easier. Let's get this in. Okay, so I want to do some tea this morning, but I'm do I want hot tea? Do I want cold tea? I also want some chai. And I also want to make a sandwich with eggs. I don't even know what that sandwich would look like, but that's what I want. This is literally my favorite, y'all. I'm using it again. It is Check and Balances. They have a frothy face wash, and it's something that I love to put on my skin. I love it so much. Oh my god, I feel like my skin be yes sis, we need to be doing all the things. I'm always going in circles and making sure I get the bridge of my nose. They're just so, I just look so weird. There's just so many things that happen on my nose that's just a little flaky. I feel like it's giving white face. Now it's out here giving half face. But I gotta put something on my hair because I need to really get into the scrubbing of it all, and my hair is being a hater. Okay, just pat dry. And I'm not gonna do an in-depth thing at all. It's just, something to get me right. I'm definitely gonna put on some vitamin E oil. When my mental health was better, I had a whole routine of the order I go and things. And now I just kind of do a shortened version of that until I'm able to do just more. That's just kind of where I'm at. I have an eye cream here. Yeah, that's just kind of where we're at. The thing about eye cream is I don't really be knowing if it works or not. I don't know. But I know that in your 30s, you gotta really take care of your skin. I'm even starting to get these lines, which honestly, I think the lines are due to dehydration, because I just be out here not hydrating, not drinking enough water, and that's really on me. So that's not on anyone else. But then I'm still, and I talked to you guys about this company, but I am still working on getting through it. I don't use, that's how you know I'm not doing my skincare as often as I should, because so many things are still here. I need to get, I can't wait till I start getting into Korean skincare, but because I have so much skincare I need to get through myself. This is some Protect Plus Hydrate sunscreen. I've had it for a long time. It's taken me a long time to get through it. I'm like, I got 1/3 left, but it is sunscreen that Jess from Jess Owens, she talked about this years ago, and that's when I realized I was not putting on enough sunscreen. So I have bought this product and I've liked it. I've had no issues with it. I do like Black Girl sun cream, but it is really expensive, and this is just a more affordable one. But I still buy Black Girl sunscreen every once in a while. I actually have it. I just don't know where it's at. So then that is a plot twist for your ass. Okay. Don't forget your neck, folks, in the back of your hands. Okay, so let me get this product off of my hair. Okay, so now we're gonna turn off this good old light. And what we're gonna do is sit here and try to figure out what's our next move. So I thought something was gonna happen this morning, but I don't think it is. Let me go ahead. Because I'm a tangential person and I have ADHD, I have to do things when I'm thinking of it or it won't get done. Sorry, y'all, I got sucked into the Discord. I was, you know, sitting stuff. I also would like to insert here a picture of the She kitchen location in Toulas Parish. The special edition copy. Gorgina, I need it. Oh, do I need it? I'ma just order it right now. Oh no, I don't think they have it anymore. After so much contemplation, no, after so much just like thinking about it, and there is another like special edition I want to buy this year. This will be my first special edition. Yeah, this will be the first special edition I bought, but it's just so pretty. And this is a 5-star read. I already finished it. I wanted to finish it before I bought it, not like, oh, I got this book and it just looks cute and I don't really like it. No, and it will be on display in my library in my home. Okay, so yeah, so I got it. $25, not a bad deal for a special edition book. So shout out to Stimulant Romance for that. And that's where you can find the special edition book for Chi-Chi's Kitchen. Now, moving forward with that, I was working on some content for 2025 for like 10 minutes, and that was it. Don't get excited. It wasn't all of that. But what I will say is I want to create, what was I creating? I was creating a StreamYard link for Patreon sprints this morning. I'm hoping that I'm going to get a lot of stuff done because there's not a lot of stuff I need to get done with work, but there is a lot of busy work things that I want to get done. There's also a YouTube video I want to watch. There's just a lot going on. So let me go ahead and create the stream link. Not me realizing that I have to also create like a thumbnail. It's just a real life struggle. I'm also, this is like the last thing you're gonna see me in, because I will be just working on like completing this one. I don't know why I'm scared. I don't know how this video is gonna turn out, because I don't know what is happening. And that's on Mary and every lamb that baby had. I was talking to a friend and I was like, Girl, I did not realize how much I talked to myself until my granny stayed with me for a few weeks, because she kept going, huh? What you say, baby? And I was like, Granny, I'm just talking to myself. And then I was like finding myself being like, why you keep interrupting my thoughts? But then I'm like, me and my granny haven't like lived with each other since I was a teenager. So I'm over here like, we needed to reacquaint ourselves, because I think I've always been a talk to yourselfer. But I think I kept it like more inward and did it when people weren't around. But now I'm trying to like work on unmasking, so I don't be caring who's around or not. I just be talking to myself. And I was just like, yeah, Granny's probably like, what is going on with my granddaughter? She's officially losing it. And to her defense, yes, absolutely losing it completely. The sprints will be starting in 1 minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some other stuff started, and get just other things done. My last thing I want to say before I end this vlog is the O's. Back to the O's. That was a 5-star read for me. I'm talking about the spicy scenes was just something I never heard of, experienced. I know you seasoned romance girlies are probably like, what? I've read things like this all the time. And I've never read monster smut before. Well, I did read, there was an author who had a little novella out, and I read that, and it was like siren smut, and I was like, so, you know, and smut is hard for me to get into because I don't like to just be hot and bothered. Oh, I often don't like how that feels. So that's one of the reasons why I don't dive into romance as much as I can, because I just feel like when you're hot and bothered, like, and you don't have a release, then you just sitting there like, let me think about this bag of Cheetos, or the sun orbiting around the earth, just whatever that you think is not sexy, so you can get out of that headspace. And that's like one of the reasons why I don't like reading smut. But man, the way these 3 men adored the main character and was doing anything and everything, I feel really, I think I just can't even say it in the vlog. Like, it was woo. They were getting it consensually. They had things planned. When it came, a fantasy hate to see them coming. A fantasy hate to see them coming, because they were going to deliver. You understand? They were better than UPS. Because the packages was delivered. What? On time. Amen. Amen. That was a wild ride. That was a wild ride. And I just think y'all should read that. But yeah, I'm going to stop smiling so bright. And I will catch y'all in the next Blackoween vlog. I hope that you guys are reading fantastic books. I hope that these Black authors are really having you live your best life. Again, I know I say it over and over again, but you can get merch. I don't say that, but you can get merch for a bonfire. It's below. It's very nice merch. I will be packing maybe a book or 2 to come with me on my trip. I'm thinking 1 book, specifically the newer book that I got. So I will be like packing some of that stuff in one of my my totes from Bonfire. And, you know, also what I do say a lot is there's a Discord. Please join the Discord. You guys, what are you doing? I know it's an app. I know you don't want to join it. I know, for us millennials, for us boom boom, for us gen whatever. I get it. I get it. I do. However, it's hot over there in the Discord. The Discord is nice. You should join the Discord. So with that being said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you all remember that no one's free until we're all free. And that we all have to do our best. Okay? And I will see y'all a bit later. See you in the next vlog.